Alright, producer family, what is good? Today we are back with another video on how to make your own ad for Instagram, for Facebook, and maybe not for YouTube because you kind of need more of like a video editing software to make something. So we're going to be talking about like a static image today. So most likely, just Facebook and Instagram. And we're going to be using a completely free software. It's going to be no experience needed. It's going to be extremely easy to use. I'm going to try to show you guys as much as I can, and the video might get a little boring because I'm gonna be here like, messing with editing the photos and whatnot, but I'm gonna try to make this informational, so yeah. Also, check out the 30-day producer challenge link below. So the 30-day producer challenge actually is completely free. There's a 5-day beat selling course, completely free for you to watch. Okay, and then for every day for 30 days, you get one email that is gonna give you a tip about beat selling, something that I learned, something with marketing, branding, and I'm also working on making my own kind of like email campaign. I'm trying to do like something fun behind it, but I'm working on my email campaign for branding and marketing, specifically starting from the basics and kind of working our way to the most advanced stuff that I know. Because so I'm not making thousands of dollars here, guys, but I still think that branding and marketing is crucial, and it's basically one big learning process of I spend money on ads and do stuff, and then I tell you guys if it worked or not, and then you kind of go from there and do your own thing with that information. So let's get into making the ad. So it's just canva.com. You can make this online. You don't need like any software or whatnot. So the cool thing about Canva is they have a lot of pre-made like thumbnails, I think is what. So they have a lot of templates already for you, which is extremely cool. So there's Instagram ad, there's Instagram post. So these are pre-made ones, and what I want to show you guys here, if you don't see this, just click this out and then templates. Okay, so basically what I want to look for here is, that's post. Can I go back to ads? Instagram ads. All right, so you want to look for something that catches your eye and that you can kind of alter yourself, right? So just remember that you can change the colors, you can change the images, right? Let's go with I kind of like this one. I kind of like how bold it is, so let's try this one out. Okay, so let's put this from the perspective of free beats. All right, everybody's doing a ClickFunnels nowadays, so free beats. Get 5 free for profit beats. And you guys can see, right? I'm just double clicking it, and it highlights my text. All right. Once more, this is so simple and so easy. So there is a watermark for this image in the background. So we're actually gonna leave it here for now. We'll change it. So let's take a look, right? What do we want to put here? Let's change this to our name. Okay, as you guys can see, our name's too big, so you just highlight it all, and then we're just gonna change the font size. Okay, cool. Or what you could do is, if you have a logo, what we can do here is I'll drag in my logo here real quick. I don't know if I have it uploaded actually. I'm gonna uploads. Boom. Now, might want to bring this down a little bit so it's not like too cut off at the top. Like I said, I'm I'm trying to remember to talk through all of this because I know it's gonna be kind of boring just to watch me do this. So let's put maybe limited time at the bottom. Create a little sense of urgency here. Drag it up just a little bit. Now what we're gonna do is we are gonna go to a website called Unsplash. So Unsplash is really cool because this is really high res photos that are completely free for stock use. So let's just type in music studio. Okay, so what you do is you'd find one you like. So I kind of like this one. We'll see how this one works. So just click download for free. Also shout out to the creator called Enjoy. And like I said, these are really cool photos. You can find so many cool ones on Unsplash. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna drag it into Canva in the upload section, and it's gonna take some time to load here. So just let it do its thing. You guys can see the little loading bar here. Now, once it's done loading, right? We're gonna play around with the colors after this, but once it's done loading, what we're gonna do is we're gonna drag it over, and I guess it's still uploading. Now you guys can tell, right? Depending on where you drag it, usually. Will it do it? Yeah, see, so sometimes you just kind of have to drag it over random areas and it'll replace it. All right, so that's a little, you guys can see, right? So now, boom, we have that. Now, what you guys can see is there's actually a black filter over this already. So that way the text is easier to see. But what I want to do is I'm going to drag the image to the side here. And you guys can see here's this black. So we're actually going to delete it. And I don't know why it's coming up. I guess, okay, so you guys can see, right? You're like, oh, this looks weird. So we're going to click on the background image again. And this is transparency. We're going to turn it the whole way up. Now, I don't know why it's still turning out like this. Maybe, is there like an effect on it? I don't know. So actually, let's delete it real quick. And delete that. Drag it back in. Okay, cool. So then if you double click on it, you can actually change how it's cropped. So maybe I want like that. Now, there is a lot happening on in this background, so let's actually, I'm not really feeling it, so let's delete it. So now let's go find one that doesn't have a lot of stuff happening in the background of it. I kind of like this one. Let's see if this one will look good. It's in a vertical dimension, but we're going to see if it looks good. So then we're going to drag it over. All right. Scale it up. And this does, I do like this. This does look clean. I do like this. So now, what if you have an issue of where, you know, so now you might run into an issue of where sometimes the image will be in front of the text. So right now, if you right click it, we don't have the option, but let's say you right click on this, you can send it back or you can send it backwards. So if we send this to back, it doesn't really do anything. Let's send it backwards. It's not really doing anything. But if something goes missing or something's covering up something else, just right click on when it's highlighted, and then you can like send it back or you can send it forward. So let's see if it'll do it here. So let's send backwards. You guys can see, right, it's gone. Then you hit send to back and the text back because we sent the box back that time. Okay. So now this is when you would want to focus on brand colors. Now for me, my brand colors are blue and orange. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to change this to maybe orange. I like the orange. The orange does stand out pretty good there. And then let's change this box to orange. Okay, move the text back over. I probably look like I'm so fucking focused right now. Come on, line up. Just line up once. Please. That's all I ask. Okay, whatever. We're gonna make that, use the arrow keys. So then we're gonna change this kind of cyan color to a blue. Okay, but the blue's a little hard to see now. So maybe we can go with the orange and then change this to blue. Once more, it's not selecting the box, it's selecting the freaking text. So make that blue. You guys can hear my dog in the background. And so boom, there you go. That's just how easy it is to make a free Beats one, right? So now what we can do is all you would go to is when you go in the Facebook Ads Manager, you would upload. So basically, okay, so now what you're gonna do is you'd hit download and just download it as a PNG, download it, okay? And then what you could do is you could simply just post this on your Instagram page, then go into the Ads Manager and select a previous post, or you could just run this as an ad when you go into the Facebook Ads Manager, just hit select image to upload, and then upload the ad we made here. So like I said, guys, Canva, super simple, super easy to use. All right, if you have your own ideas, you can make them come to life too. Unsplash is great for running advertisements to get photos for. And honestly, if you guys want a video tutorial on how to do it, on how to make like actual ads, I can show you guys that. It's a little bit more tougher in the sense of it's a little more tough because you need to know how to use like After Effects. So that's what I use. But I'm trying to work on more ad template packs for you guys, just because I know a lot of you guys love those. So yeah, hopefully this can help you guys. I'll see you in the future.